Hold up, son. Word.
Yeah. To all the killers and the $100 billers. For real, niggas who ain't got no feelings. Check it out now. I got you stuck off the realness. We be the infamous, you heard of us. Official Queensbridge murderers. The mob comes equipped for warfare. Beware of my crime family who got enough shots to share for all those who wanna profile and pose. Rock you in your face, stab your brain with your nose bone. You all alone in these streets, cousin. Every man for theyself in his land, we be gunning. And keep them shook crews running like they supposed to. They come around, but they never come close to. I can see it inside your face, you're in the wrong place. Cowards like you just get their whole body laced up with bullet holes and such. Speak the wrong words, man, and you will get touched. You could put your whole army against my team, and I guarantee you it'll be your very last time breathing. Your simple words just don't move me. You're minor, we major. You're all up in the game and don't deserve to be a player. Don't make me have to call your name out. Your crew is featherweight. My gunshots will make you levitate. I'm only 19, but my mind is older. When the things get for real, my warm heart turns cold. Enough nigga deceased, another story gets told. It ain't nothing really. And yo, done sparked the Philly, so I could get my mind off these yellow back niggas. While they still alive, I don't know. Go figure. Meanwhile, back in Queens, the realness and foundation. If I die, I couldn't choose a better location. When the slugs penetrate, you feel a burning sensation, getting closer to God in a tight situation now. Take these words home and think it through, or the next rhyme I write might be about you. Son, they shook, cause ain't no such thing as halfway crooks. Scared to death and scared to look. They shook, cause ain't no such thing as halfway crooks. Scared to death and scared to look. Living the life that is diamonds and guns. There's numerous ways you can choose to earn funds. Some get shot, locked down, and turn nuns. Cowardly hearts and straight up shook ones. He ain't a crook, son. He just a shook one.
For every rhyme I write, it's 25 to life. There was so much to got you trust, safeguard in my life. Ain't no time for hesitation, that only leads to incarceration. You don't know me, there's no relation. Queensbridge, and you don't play. I don't got time for your petty thinking, mind, son, I'm bigger than those. Claiming that you pack heat, but you're scared to hold. And when the smoke clears, you be left with one and you don't. 13 years in the projects, my mentality is what, kid? You talk a good one, but you don't want it. Sometimes I wonder, do I deserve to live? Or am I gonna burn to hell for all the things I did? No time to dwell on that, cause my brain reacts. Front if you want, kid, lay on your back. I don't fake jazz, kid, you know I bring it to your life. Stay in a child's place, kid, you out of line. Criminal minds thirsty for recognition. I'm sipping, EMJ got my mind flipping. I'm bucking, dig 'em always out of hope for hustling. Get that loot, kid, you know my function. Cause long as I'm alive, I'ma live illegal. And once I get on them, I put on all my peoples. React with lyrics like Max, I hit your dome up when I roll up the beat, go sleep because I'm free.
Son, they shook, cause ain't no such thing as halfway crooks. Scared to death and scared to look. They shook, cause ain't no such thing as halfway crooks. Scared to death and scared to look. They shook, cause ain't no such thing as halfway crooks. Scared to death and scared to look.
Yo. Good morning. Damn, that was a fucking vibe and a half to start. Hold on. Let me just see that again. I think Style, when I let him run Easy Money on here, downloaded some songs. I think there's some MP3s. Wait, hold on. I'm trying to. Does it not play when I'm live? Oh, here's a stupid fucking Fall Out Boy song. I hate that song. We got some Celine Dion. How is this hard to figure out? I want to figure out how to do this shit. I got to download. What are these MP3s? What are these things? I mean, why does he have to put Fall Out Boy on here? That's what. Yes, I don't know Style. I don't know Style. I don't know what's going on. Here we go. I don't know why Style downloaded all these Fall Out Boy MP3s, but here's a good one. I'm Blue, Abadi, Abadai. Remember the controversy for so long? It was like, what is he saying? If I were green, I would die. I don't know. It's fun. Maybe we'll never know. Anyways, good morning. Good morning, Cam. The worst. What are we talking about in here? I was vibing so hard to that. Happy Tuesday. What's up, Miggy and Twitter? Good morning. Hope everybody had a nice Monday. It was an interesting night of football. Total ass whooping in the first game with the Bills. That was fun. Didn't mind that one bit, although I did invest in the Jags this season. And by the way, I'm wearing a fucking waffle sweater. My wife hates waffle sweaters. I got to run out on a little corp later, but she's not here right now. So I figured now is the time to wear something she doesn't like. And also it's like the only sweater I have that I took out of my, my bin under the bed that's not like totally wrinkled. So she wouldn't be upset. I don't know if she's listening to this, but sorry. I am running around in public with a waffle sweater that you don't like. It's cold. It's chilly out there in New York. Bang, what's up? Jags are rat meat. Anyone else knows Han trying to call out Twitter? Yeah, listen, I'm not going to be that guy that goes in here and talk shit about somebody. I'm going to try to avoid beef and drama, but I think that I think ultimately the tone that Han was using is something that just kind of irked me a little bit. But like I said, I'm going to take the high road. He's a young kid. I think he's probably a nice kid. I never met him personally. I never met a lot of these people personally, right? So I'm not going to say anything mean. Again, I'll take the high road, and I just wanted to make something very clear. I've never been someone who is out on Daniel Jones, and I think that the fact that I bet him to win the Heisman last year kind of proves that. Big Daniel Jones guy. I'm sorry, Daniel Jones guy. Big Jane Daniels guy. Big Jane Daniels guy. I think he's going to be a very good quarterback. I think the drop off between Caleb and Jane Daniels to the rest of the quarterbacks in the NFL draft class last year, I said I'm all the way out on Drake May. I'd never been a JJ McCarthy guy. And then, Bo Nix, I don't know. He's a fun little project. And I think we just need to relax a little bit. I think we need to relax a little bit. I like Jane Daniels, and I think he's going to be an awesome quarterback. And I think he's going to run a very, very complex, or not complex, an offense that's very difficult to stop. That's what I think. And kudos to Cliff Kingsbury, because I think he's doing a phenomenal job of running the perfect type of offense that fits Jane Daniels. And he's making it really, really easy on him. You know what I mean? So I think that, listen, as somebody who's a Jane Daniels fan, I think there's nothing wrong with saying, okay, I think he's going to struggle throwing the football early in his NFL career. And then I just didn't understand with the Han putting in quotes, he is a rookie, when I've never said he is. Let me just give you guys a little debate 101. If you are in an argument with somebody or going back and forth with somebody, if you're going to put something in quotes, typically that's something that person said. I never said I'm out on Jane Daniels early in his NFL career because he is a rookie. I have my concerns with him throwing the football. Now, clearly after last night, Han won D-Gen 0 because he looked fantastic. He made 2 awesome throws. He threw some fucking darts deep down the field. One, I mean, he had the cleanest pocket I think I've ever seen. Oh, we're not ever seen. Cleanest pocket I've seen this season. The Bengals defense was really, really bad. But I can't just say that if I'm, and again, I'm not trying to criticize Jane Daniels. It sounds so weird. But the second throw would negate anything if you were like, oh, he had all the time in the world to throw that first ball. Deep shot downfield when I think it was Terry that got behind 2 defenders, because then he had a guy right in his fucking grill and he still put it in like the only spot Terry could get it. That was incredible. So great job, Jane Daniels. Passing chart was interesting. Like he's throwing to the right, all the right. You know what I mean? And like there's a lot of throws that are 5 yards and shorter, but that's okay. He's a rookie quarterback. You don't want to try to make him do too much. I think Cliff Kingsbury is doing a great job. I think these players for the Commanders are playing pretty hard. Shout out to Dan Quinn. That was awesome. He went out there on the road, and Daniels also is not making many mistakes. He keeps drives alive with his feet. It's very impressive. The only thing I'm going to say is, and I think this is where we just need to understand the context. They have played the Bucs, the Giants, and the Bengals. There is a legitimate chance those are bottom 5 defenses in the NFL. There's a chance, at least secondaries. Week 1 on the road in Tampa, it was not good for Jayden Daniels. 5 passes to wide receivers. He only scored 2 touchdowns with his legs. They had 3 points for, I don't know about the majority of the game, but they finished 20 points, fine. Then at home, you don't punt and you don't score a touchdown. Okay, fine. but it's not great. You go on the road in prime time. I don't care who you're playing. Like, I thought the Bengals defense was bad. I don't care who you're playing. That was a great performance. Great job, Jayden Daniels. Also, great job, Commanders. Who's a Commanders fan? Oh, fucking Crabs, duh. If you're a Commanders fan, PFT, Crabs, if you're a Commanders fan, you have to be on cloud nine. And in my opinion, rightfully so. You are right. You are fucking feeling great. You need to cherish this. You need to enjoy it. Now, the one thing I will say about the Bengals, it kind of gave me like Tampa Bay Bucks vibes. Now, granted, the Bucks beat the Lions last week and the Bengals lost against the Chiefs, but they played their fucking dicks off. In a weird way, it was like kind of a letdown spot. So Bo Nix carved up the Bucks defense last week. I don't think we're necessarily going to crown him just yet either. So listen, I want to just slow roll it with Jayden Daniels because I'm just a little nervous. That's all I'm saying is I'm a little nervous. He's going to probably have some really bad games. And then people are going to be like, uh-oh, like, relax. This guy is going to be really good. I think the Commanders' future is very, very bright. So I just wanted to clear that. And again, I'm not going to go out there and fucking shit on a young kid who I don't even know personally. I just think the tone bothers me when people have disagreements and you have this banter on social media to kind of be like the I'm smarter than you, the know-it-all, you're an idiot, etc. So I just wanted to throw that out there. The NFL is drunk. Commanders defense is going to be on auto fade this year. Oh, for sure. Yep. Did Matt choose the DJ or Nick's jersey? I actually don't know. You see his odds for offense rookie of the year, pure overreaction? No, I have not. No, he thinks he knows it all. Guys never laced it up before. No, but I mean, look, at the end of the day, I'm okay with people having opinions on sports that didn't play sports. I played sports my entire life. I played every sport except baseball. I played football for a lot of years. Like, I think maybe there are certain things you might know and gather from a team, right? That if you didn't know, but at the end of the day, I think everybody can have an opinion on sports if you didn't play sports. It's kind of annoying. I always talk about this with like parenting. Like my aunt will be like, if I try to like criticize something of how my cousin is parented, when we play Monopoly and she makes up rules, I'm like, that's not how you play Monopoly. Like, I'll just wait till you have a kid. You'll let them do whatever they want. I'm like, no. So you can't criticize parenting because you don't have a kid? Stupid. So I don't think you can't like not have an opinion on sports if you didn't play sports. That's fine with me. I think I'd said that the wrong way, but I think you know what I mean. Is it not crazy how cold these Twitter sides have been? Everyone loved Texas State and Arizona. Yeah, man, it's hard. It's really hard. Gambling is fucking hard. I trolled DGen with the I'm smarter tone because I watch more than him, but I'm coming back to a tweet a week ago. Soft as shit. Yeah, I didn't like that, but what are you going to do? It's fine. And yes, Alan, you do watch way more sports than me, and that's great. I really envy that. I wish I could watch sports sun up to sundown, and I try to get as much as I can. Anyways, that Diamond McLaurin made my meat jiggle a little bit. Dude, that was awesome. That was awesome. I was shocked how good Daniels looked last night. Several really clutch plays on third down, fourth quarter. Yeah, I'm just beyond impressed, and I'm happy to fucking see it. I'm cheering for this guy, man. I really am. Oh, hold on one second. I just got a corp text. Chelsea Mercantile. No, I did not do that. He's now interested in renting it again or perhaps selling. Ooh. Current rent is 6,300. Sorry, hold on one second. What do you think it rent for? Okay, I'll have to get back to that in a second. Bo Nix is a right-handed Tebow. That's hilarious. Commanders overs might be blind tails. Yeah, I'm kind of a waffles are pretty vibey. You think so? Hold on. Wait, what did I see? That's it. Let's go. Trying to get, what does it say? Corp text from Underdog. No, corp text from Underdog. No, dude. Anyways. Okay. I always want to bet on James Cook. Then I watched the game and realized he's part of a 3 running back rotation. Yeah, but I mean, he still got in. I wish James Cook caught that last ball. My fucking offensive player of the year. Odds would have been awesome. Anyways, good morning. 9vet80. Yeehaw bets with a sub bang. Fuck on. No. Wow. I'm going to be nice in this stream. If we ever go after anybody, it's good. There's going to be a really, really, really good reason. Really good reason. By the way, new segment. I think I told you guys this yesterday. By the way, new segment. We are going to be doing DGen's Film Room. I download it. No, I didn't download it. I subscribed to NFL Plus, all 22. I don't know how to use all of the features on it yet. I mean, I literally just got in the door, but I got the game film at least. I made a video, but I actually think I thought the video was actually kind of good, but unfortunately, I didn't like the camera angle that I used. I did like one of these. Actually, hold on here. I'll show you. Hold on one second. Share screen. Yeah. So I did this when I broke down the film. I think I like this better. I like that. So anyways, we will be releasing that maybe tomorrow. No, maybe today. I don't know. We'll see what time I get back from my corp stuff. I should be back around like 6. Only if you dress up in the Mike Ditka fit, I will watch. I like Prime, but he always gets DJing worked up. I don't think I haven't seen Prime say anything. Had James Cook over 87.5 rush receiving. He went for -1 on the last rush. Oh, Caleb, that sucks. Laser pointer and everything. No laser pointer. Finish at 87, of course. That's brutal, dude. First 20 minutes of Unk's stream is Joe Biden time for me. Yes, Asim, you're just here for the winners. We understand that. And I know that you're a college graduate and you still don't know the difference between your and you are, but that's okay. You'll get there. Sheesh, Cornfield splooge. What did Cornfield do? Cornfield hit us with a fucking 5-unit sub banger. We got a hype train already. 91 people in this bitch in Twitch. Good morning to you. Cornfields, you motherfucker. Honestly, man, I just keep I kind of just want to keep vibing to the fucking Mob Deep. Shout out Cornfield. Bill issue 888. Booster 317. Look at Meow. Look at Meow 4. And After 9 Coronas. After 9 Coronas is actually a very, very fun name. I haven't drank Corona in kind of in a little while. I used to be a big Corona guy. My mom loves Landshark. Landshark's not bad. Last night went to the Bills bar. They're great people. Good stuff. But I got to tell you, there was no a lot of Labatt's Blue, a lot of Sam Adams. They didn't have Guinness on tap. And I was like, I figure I'll ask her. Maybe they have a can. She was like, yeah, we have Guinness. I was like, great. She gives me a pint of Guinness, and I got to tell you, it didn't look right. I almost think maybe they had a bottle and they just poured it out of the bottle, which you're not really supposed to do. But W Cornfields, man, thank you very much, and shout out to the Kincaid look. But I get the Guinness. It is warm as fuck. I mean, it's honestly like they put it in the microwave. Warm as fuck and disgusting. I couldn't even finish it. I know that's embarrassing. Went to the Voodoo Ranger IPA, fantastic. Had myself a Labatt's Blue, fantastic. There was like a short menu with like wings and a chicken tender sub. I was gonna go wings, but I was like, I don't know. They don't even have a kitchen. There's just a guy with like 4 crock pots in the back. Total, so Buffalo. Good people. That was fun hanging out there. Game script, Game script. Jags didn't answer, so I guess it was the right result, wrong read. But the Bills were able to score twice and move the ball at ease. So tough beat for the Jags. I mean, listen, I don't know where I stand with this Jags team, but I'll tell you this. If I wasn't making the Dolphins my best bet, it was probably going to be the Jags. I really liked the Jags last week. Shout out to Steak. Thank you, Steak, for talking us off that one. Greg was in his bag last week. We outvoted him on the Cowboys, but W. Greg, and good job with the Eagles. Steak, though, called it. Greg and I like the Jags. Steak was like adamant on we are not fading the Bills. And I was like, man, really? You know when I knew that game was over? When you saw the fucking crowd and you saw the rain kind of coming down, and then you saw Trevor Lawrence's face. And I was like, this ain't a guy that's going into Buffalo on Monday night and winning. Now, that's the beauty of a point spread, right? He doesn't have to win. He has to come within 5.5. But I was like, God, I don't even know if he's doing that. Matt Too Frosty with a sub bang 9-monther. No, 6-monther. 9 turn upside down. We got to get those numbers up, Matt. I'm just kidding. Let's have a great week. W's. Good shit, guys. Thank you for hanging out. And by the way, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the newsletter on thedegenerateweekly.com. Also, just going to tease you with some hats. Shout out to Zach T. This guy hit me up and showed me some. Hold on, let me see something real quick. Where are they? Show me some hats. Oh, I'm sorry if I went off camera. DegenerateWeekly.com. If Jamar Chase doesn't sign, he does leave Cincy. Oh, okay. You're asking me. Yes. I mean, I would think so. DGen, those readers are just glasses. They're blue light glasses because I stare at a screen all the fucking time and my eyes actually were hurting. They were actually hurting. I wonder how cooked out 100 guy. Dude, that guy was strange. Hey, happy for the guy. Happy for the guy. But like, right? I'm not trying to be a hater. That guy was strange. Yeah, Trent DeMundo. Oh my God, that was just weird. Was he on something? How the fuck did that guy win 100K? Well, he won it because he had $200 on a first touchdown parlay. Actually, not that complex of a parlay when you look at it. Fucking what? Jonathan Taylor, Jamar Chase, and who was the other guy? Good for him. Dude, absolutely. I don't know, dude. I don't know if it was just cocaine. That was some weird shit. Oh, Amari Cooper, Amari Cooper. Great way to get that. Great way to get that too, because he had he needed that kickoff return to get fumbled. So if you want his Insta tags, he's been getting promoted by books all over. It might be a plan. Dude, I'm with you. I'm so fucking with you. God. Listen, I'm not trying to be flat earther. I'm not trying to be tinfoil hat. I'm not trying to be conspiracy theorist all the time, but there's just something off sometimes with certain things. I just get a weird fucking vibe. That dude's whole demeanor, everything about it was a weird vibe. Also, I have one more thing. Did you see where he celebrated? He was at like a bar with nobody. There was nobody there. Where the fuck is that place? How is that where you go to celebrate winning $117,000? Same studio they filmed the moon landing. I'm just kidding. Or am I? No, but seriously. I'm definitely, I have my suspicions. Here's the list on I don't know how I feel about you. Mr. Beast number 1, that guy number 2. Something's up. Something is up. Anyways, you're gonna hate this, but I'm on my third cup of coffee and I have to take a piss break. You should have him as a guest for Prop Talk. Yeah, no beat. Oh well, yeah. I mean, come on, though. That's you're not suspicious. That guy's just straight up fucking labeled. Anybody that pays for a dub club is a moron. Well, sick money. I got to tell you, there are a lot of morons out there. So a wise man once told me. A wise man, one of my very wealthy clients that I have. Well, not very wealthy, but he was at one time. What did he tell me? Oh my God. Actually, he gave me some bad advice. He told me not to buy Facebook stock like fucking 10 years ago. He's like, it'll be like the newspaper. I'm like, I don't know, man. $76 seems kind of cheap. He told me, he said, the majority of people in this world are stupid. And the way to get rich is take advantage of that. Now, I'm a nice person. And I'm like, I don't know. That sounds so scummy. I don't know that I want to do that. But if you really think about it, there's a guy out there who started a business making a pillow. And then he just goes on TV and tells you, this is the most comfortable pillow on the market. It's called My Pillow. I got nothing against this guy. I got nothing against the pillow. But I'm pretty sure that pillow is popular. Because people are buying that pillow because some guy told them it's the most comfortable pillow on the market. So that guy, I think he took that dude's advice. People only believe what you tell them. Anyways, My Pillow founder was a heroin addict. True story. Yeah. Maybe he's the time traveler who came out and that guy's the washer. Pet Rock. Yeah. You never know. Anyways, I don't want to take advantage of stupidity. I want to bring light to people. You know what I mean? I'm an idiot. I'm not that stupid, but I'm an idiot. But I have street smarts. You know what I mean? And again, it's only because I've learned from mistakes. I've been duped. I had the fucking, stereo out of the trunk. Happened to me when I was a young lad. Gave him everything out of my Wachovia bank account, all $213. Said, hey guys, I'm going to flip this for 10 times profit. What? No, you're not. It really is. It's a great pillow. I'm sure it's a great pillow. I am sure it's a great pillow. Like I said, I got nothing against it, but it's just funny. Anytime I see like a sign or something, like if you walk by like a bagel shop or you walk by a sub shop and it's like voted New York's best sandwich. It's like, no, that's just no. the best dollar pizza in the city. No. That's just such like an easy tactic to try to get people your way. Anyways, no pillow compares to the pillow cube. I don't even know what that is. Stanley water bottles. In what world should they be $50? Dude, I don't know, man. Fads are crazy. Anyways, we got NFL Week 4 to discuss. Thank you for shooting the shit. It is time to get rolling. We got 100 people in here on Twitch. I do have to pee really badly. Should I pee before we get started? Won 200K once and he bought the frozen pizza. Yep. I'll always say I'll be the judge of that. Yeah, totally agree. Hey, DJ, what % of people do you think are actually profitable in the sports betting space? Oh my God. I would say less than 10%. Yeah. I'd say less than 10%. Cornfields, what do you think? What's your answer to that question? You're a smart guy. Yeah, I would say less than 10%. So maybe like, I don't know, 5 to 7%, I think. Oh, look at that. 6.669. I think you're just trying to make a 69 joke. Yeah, 5 to 7% is fair. Yeah. I'll never forget. One guy asked me, it was like, hey, do you make more money doing this or your real job? I'm like, brother, you have not been sports betting long enough. But you will find out. I just hope people don't find out the hard way. 4 point. That's actually funny because you took it a step further and made a 420 joke. Yeah, over 1.5 piss baked breaders dancing. Yep, just ask GRP. He knows. Dude, GRP is already out of the Survivor, isn't he? That sucks. RIP GRP. So much for that, huh? So much for that. You know, the funny thing about the Survivor is like, every year before you start Survivor, tell me this isn't true. You know it's fucking true. Every year when you start your Survivor League, you know you think this. You think this shit's going to be so easy. Tell me you don't think that. Tell me you don't think all I got to do is bet one fucking team to win every week. This shit's going to be so easy. Tell me you don't think that. Everybody, when you start that Survivor League, I know what you do because I did the same thing. I do it every year. I don't know that I've ever won a Survivor League. Maybe I won one like 5 years ago. I don't know. Not touting. I've gotten my ass kicked the last 2 years. I lost week 1 last year. I lost week 2 this year. Every time I join a Survivor League, you know what I do? Guilty. I look at how many motherfuckers are in that league. And then I multiply that by how much the buy-in was. So it's like, oh, you got fucking 60 people in here. $50 a pop. I'm looking forward to that $3,000. I won last year, 95% luck. No, I don't know about 95%. I don't know about that. But yeah, you definitely need luck on your side when you're doing anything that involves picking sports. That's why I just can't stand people who get so high and mighty when they have success in sports betting as like they're him, you know? Because, and if you listen to Billy Walters, who we think is probably the best one to ever do it. If you listen to his podcast with Joe Rogan, I have his book. I haven't read it. It's just tough for me to read books because I'm not that smart. But I believe he said every time I win a bet, I feel lucky. Like, that's great. That's great. Every time I go to place a bet, I think I'm probably going to lose it. Some people are already counting it. If people have 7 bets going into like an NFL Sunday, I legitimately think they're like, all right, I'm going 5-2 at worst. It's like, whew, you know, I'm preparing for a dick kicking. All right. Anyways, that podcast was fire. It was very good. I like Billy Walters. I like him a lot. I think he's great. It's just important you have the book. That's true. That's true. That's a damn fact. Yep. Okay. This week was Survivor Killer. Lost mine on the Bengals already. Yeah, that's tough, man. All right. Listen, give me a minute. I will, I'm going to go take a piss break, taking a piss. I'll be right back. I guess we have music now. Let me play a song for you. Play this song. Oh, here we go. I'll be right back.
Orlando Magic. Orlando Magic. Orlando Magic. Orlando Magic. Orlando Magic. Orlando Magic. Orlando Magic.
Abracadabra, razzmatazz, slam dunk sesame. Hocus pocus, alakazam,
right. That was fun. Can't wait for the NBA. Not. All right, let's get rolling. Bum ass Magic. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, we fading this year. Oh, I bet. You're gonna have fun with that one, aren't you? Razzmatazz. Not gonna lie, this is kind of tough. Thank you. Sick Money always calls it. Bro, nah. What are we talking about? What are you non? Need a Baker picture? Yeah, we got one of those. All right, let's get in the NFL board. Interesting slate this week. I took a glance at it when I was doing my my treadmill walk this morning. No big deal. 20 minutes incline. Yep. Hold on one second. God damn, I'm getting blown up with fucking text messages right now. All right. Hold on. Fuck. All right, let's do it. Sorry. Lock in. We're not going to talk too much about the Thursday night game. By the way, real quick, are we good? Is everybody good? Are we locked in? I think we are. Lost a few viewers, but that's okay. I understand. Hold on one second. I'm going to retweet real quick. Okay. Enough shit shooting. Now let's get into the NFL board. Hop in. I love saying hop in. I know that's not really like what you're supposed to say. Tune in, tune in, whatever. But I'm a big hop in guy. All right, here we go. Let's go over the board. The Giants and the Cowboys. It's going to be really hard for me not to play the Cowboys. It's going to be really hard. Dialed, brother. All right, let's go. NFL week 2, college tomorrow. You know how we roll. Giants open up this game. Let's see. Getting 4 points. It's now up to 4.5. Total 44.5 down to 44. Yeah, smash that button. Smash that button. If you are watching on YouTube, don't forget, subscribe to the YouTube channel. If you're watching on Twitch, hit the follow. If you're watching on Twitter, like that fucking stream. I really appreciate it if you do. Thank you. Here's the thing. Cowboys and Giants. Total 44.5 down to 44. Anybody like points? I like points. All right, let's talk about this for a second. Just for a second. Dak Prescott has got to go fucking full-on rage mode. He owns the Giants. He plays well in New York. I say nothing changes. It's going to be a new defense, right? Bowen did a great job adjusting and improving after week 2 in Washington to then going on to play in the Browns. Desperation for the Cowboys at 1-2. That defense is bad. I think the Giants can move the ball on him, and Daniel Jones can just keep doing what he's done the past 2 weeks. Play like conservative, safe football. Don't ask him to do too much. Find Malik Neighbors. Devin Singletary's been running hard, although he might have a fucking fumbling problem. I think the Cowboys can win this game, though. I just don't like anything about the Cowboys. Laying 4.5 on the road. The Cowboys team is tough. I think both offenses can score. Yeah, don't bet on idiot fuckface morons. Yes, that's true. Mike Zimmer, easy fade. Yep. Don't bet on idiot fuckface morons. I like that. Neighbors and Diggs yapping on Twitter. Neighbors gonna face fucked. Yeah, dude. Neighbors is that dude. I love Neighbors. That's my rookie to lead the league in receiving yard. Not lead the league, to lead rookie receivers in yards, plus 480. I think Steak is on Brian Thomas. Greg is on. Who the fuck is Greg on? No, Greg's on Brian Thomas. Steak is on Lad McConkey. Idiot. Okay, that's Thursday night though. So let's talk Sunday. I want to talk Sunday here. All right. Jets are up to 7.5. Jets are up to 7.5. Well, it says 7.5. I don't see it anywhere. Oh, I guess it's over at Bet Rivers. 7.5 at Bet Rivers. Total 42.5, down 4 points. Man. That's a tough game for the Broncos, isn't it, guys? Need the Greg Mapp plays. It's coming. I think he's going to come on next week and tell you week 6. Lock in, though. We're talking Jets Broncos right now. It's a tough game for the Broncos. Eventually, the big favorites are going to start covering. I agree with you, Jump Shot John. So the Broncos really took advantage. Here's the thing. It's all about overreacting and not overreacting, right? The Broncos took advantage of a really, really bad spot for Tampa. We talked about that. And props to you if you bet the Broncos. Yeah, kids change everybody, though. Here's the thing. I saw a clip. Zach T with the sub bank. Appreciate you, Zach T. Oh, by the way, just quick teaser. Zach T's making some hats. That's what I was going to show you. Check these bad motherfuckers out. I know I said let's lock in, but I wanted to just show you something real quick. These are kind of dope. We're going to get black hats with DGen. You don't have to buy them if you don't want, but ooh. Kids like the upside down words, from what I understand. I feel like that looks kind of nice, kind of clean. Degenerate upside down. Did Bills 5.5 cover? Yes, it did. We're staying locked in. Sean Payton is familiar with playing in Tampa. I don't know why people are shocked. Yeah, well, I mean, come on, shocked because it's more than just Sean Payton. It's still a Broncos team. He's just stop it. He's a fucking Drew Brees merchant, Super Bowl winning head coach. My ass. Every game is gonna feel just like this if the NFL keeps going away. Here's the thing. Upside down, been around Nashville so long, it's almost out of style. Really? Damn. Well, that's too bad. Well, I'm late to the party, but we'll see what happens. I kind of like it. I feel like it's definitely for the younger generation, though. Let's not act like Denver was a given now. Hindsight. Yeah. I hate acting like too many things are givens. The only given for me was betting on Bozo Will Levis is a bad idea week in and week out. So here's the thing with the Broncos. The Broncos took a really, really advantage of a really bad spot for the Bucs. The Bucs, their defensive back was I saw an interview with him, or a clip rather, on Twitter, where he said they were pissed off all week. We were happy all week. That is the epitome of a letdown spot. You just rode that high. Look what Northern Illinois just did after they beat Notre Dame. They lost to Buffalo. You know what I mean? That's where we try to attack. That is really what I try to bet on more often than not. And that is where I can say and I can vouch, and where I'm sure you guys can too. If you played the sport, you walk around like you fucking, like your shit don't stink, like you're Dustin Johnson with a 9-inch cock and you're fucking banging Paulina Gretzky. That's what you're walking around like after you have a big win like that. And then on the flip side, you got a pissed off team like the Broncos coming in. Great job to anybody who bet that. It was just a spot play, in my opinion. I don't think the Broncos are that good. I don't think they're 26-7 bucks good on any given Sunday. I don't know if that's the right way to play it, but it was a right spot. But now the Broncos are going back to back on the road, and they got to go to the Jets. Got to go play the Jets, who have extra time, extra rest. And here's the thing. Here's the thing about the Jets. I like that they already got smacked in the face with a little adversity early. I like that, because here's what I think. I think that the Jets are going to start to really improve. I think the Jets are going to start to really improve their game. I'm not saying they're going to fly high throughout the entire season. They're going to hit more bumps. There's going to be highs, there's going to be lows, but they started off with a dick kicking on national TV. They escaped Nashville, Nashville, right? Aren't the Titans in Nashville? They escaped Tennessee with a win. That was huge. Then they go out there and they handle their business against the New England Patriots. You fucking kind of knew that was coming. You saw that, but I get it because of the spread. We're not acting like hindsight arrogant assholes here. Let me see that hat again, DGen. I think the New York Jets, there's another one too. It's going to be black with the DGen logo, but right side up. I think it's kind of nice. I might wear that. You think Aaron Rodgers really has it in him still? 100%, bro. I got the Jets to win the Super Bowl. I'm not saying it's going to I'm cashing that ticket by any means, but of course, if you saw, did you guys, and Alan Dims, you're going to love this. Did you guys watch the Jets Patriots game? Rodgers is getting it back. Keep in mind, the guy was out of football for an entire year. He's coming off of an injury. He was fucking analyzing the defense. He was finding the right guys, finding Conklin, finding Lazard, finding whoever the fuck. He's still not there with Garrett Wilson. But the Broncos are going to come into this game, and I'm not saying that they're going to feel confident or whatever, but it's not as much desperation as it was in Tampa. That was we got to fucking get right. We got to get a spot here. This is a brutal stretch for the Broncos. Brutal. Seattle, week 1. Steelers at home, week 2. Then on the road in Tampa, week 3. You got the job done, but you got to go back on the fucking road. It's a third road game in 4 weeks. Fuck. Man. I think it's the Jets, dude. I think it's the Jets, and I think it's the Jets big. I don't like the spot for the Broncos. Broncos are staying in West Virginia all week. Men, that is great intel. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. That is very important to know. Thank you for sharing that. Smart. You're still on the road, but it definitely, you don't have to fly back to Denver. You don't have to fly to the Northeast. Yes, I'm a Broncos fan. No, that's great. That's great. Thank you. I appreciate knowing that. Pat's stinky, but it was a nice win. Still think we need to see more from them. Broncos feel like a tiny step up, but not a real test for the Jets. I think the Jets are going to be that kind of team all year. I don't really think they're going to. I don't think they're going to take their foot off the gas. Actually, let me take a step back. Now, we can't say all year. It's an 18-week season. Early in the year, there's so much that they need to figure out and need to prove and get right. I think that I don't care that they're a touchdown favorite. You've got a veteran quarterback that I think is going to make sure this team is going through practice and taking this game very, very seriously, especially after you're seeing all these big favorites go down. I like the Jets. And I'm not trying to go against any of these trends or going against dogs that are hitting. I'm not trying to do that. Daughter looks like him. Haven't seen that. Is sneaky good. I think it could be a team total under. Yeah, that's fair. I like Surtain. Could maybe go. Maybe that's why the under's been bet down 4 points. Anyways, I know we spent a lot of time on this game, but I definitely have a lean in the Jets. I don't think the Jets are going to lose this game. It might be like a money line parlay 2-teamer. Jags POD this week. Yep, Cam. I already like the Jags. We'll talk about that in a little bit. You don't know his daughter? Are you even a gambler? Sean Payton's daughter? It's not off the top of my head. I like Broncos team total under. I kind of do too. Yeah. All right, let's keep moving. Bengals and Carolina. Oh my God. We have got an Andy Dalton fucking revenge game. So 6.5 down to 4.5. The Panthers are at home getting points. 46 up to 47.5. 48 at BetMGM and Caesars. My initial thoughts are this. Where do I want to start? Let's start with the Panthers. So my thoughts on the Panthers are this. That was an awesome win against the Raiders. Awesome. Well executed. Great play from Dalton. Great play from everyone, really. I mean, they were flying around. Chuba ran hard. Offensive line looked good. Loved the coaching job by Canales. I really did. And I love that video of Canales coming into the locker room and how fired up he was. I like that. I like Canales. Remember, even though I'm critical and I'm thinking that we're overreacting to Canales being a miracle worker and this Panthers team being very bad, I still like Canales. I like the hire, and I think they're going to be a good team in a couple years. But I don't think that we can overreact to the Panthers being a good team from what we saw in week one, or I'm sorry, not week one, from what we saw in that first start by Andy Dalton. Here's the problem. Let me tell you the problem, what I think for the Panthers in this game. You go on the road in Vegas. They played a team that just fucking came out there and did not want to win. And they took advantage. Not taking credit away from them. They took advantage. That defensive line got shoved around. Max Crosby, I think he's hurt now. That makes way more sense because he looked terrible. Terrible. The defense was terrible. They were so soft. Bad with the Raiders. The Panthers are coming home. They're going to play a Bengals team who's 0-3. Now, normally I would be all over the Bengals here. Normally. Because I think it's a bit different when Andy Dalton goes out there with a fuck it mentality. And he might have a fuck it mentality all week, but how quickly has the script flipped and the perception flipped with the Panthers now after the way they just beat down the Raiders? Think about it. Now you've got people thinking that the Panthers might actually get their win total, 5.5. I think that's what it was. And now you think that the Panthers might be a live dog week in and week out. I'm not here to tell you that they're not, but I am here to tell you that Andy Dalton is probably going to be coming into this maybe with a few bit more nerves than he did against the Raiders. That place is going to be rocking. If you're a Panthers fan, how are you not fired up? The Bengals are coming in town. Dalton revenge game. This is going to be the Carolina Panthers week 4 Super Bowl. But I do think that there's going to be a little bit more tightness and nerves than there were when we saw him out there fucking loose and flinging it. Or slinging it, I should say. Flinging it's weird. It's like what you do with a booger. So I'm going to say, what's up? New follow, Max G. Christie. Welcome to the board review. I'm not going to get there with the Bengals. And here is why. I have said this from the offseason, as much as I love Joe Burrow, and I know my guy Steak was on Joe Burrow to win the MVP. When you dye your hair blonde and when you do all that shit that Brooks Koepka did, I'm out. I'm out. Now, Joe Burrow was not the problem last night. Joe Burrow wasn't the problem in week 2. But there's just some weird fucking vibes with this Bengals team. There really is. And honestly, at the end of the day, I'm not like the biggest Zach Taylor guy. Like, he's fine. I did bet him first coach fired when the Bengals went to the Super Bowl. So, L on me. But I'm going to say this. When I watch the Bengals defense, and I went on Betting News yesterday, by the way. Shout out Betting News. Good guys over there. Go give them a follow. I think I said this on the Betting News stream last night. The reason I couldn't get there with the Bengals, I didn't think the Commanders were going to win. I looked at their depth chart on defense, and I just said to myself, I don't know who any of these fucking guys are. I really don't. Like, I know the one or two defensive linemen they have. Hubbard. This is not a good group. That Bengals defense is bad. And then I watched that game. They look bad. They look like the Raiders. Bit of a letdown. Remember, high emotional game in Kansas City that they felt like they should have won. A little bit similar to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. We're not going to crown fucking Bo Nix. I don't know that we can crown Jane Daniels just yet, but Jane Daniels did fucking great. Then you got that idiot giving bulletin board material to Cliff Kingsbury. Moron. And Terry McLaurin. Great job. Great job all around. But I'm going to say this. Given the fact that the Bengals just don't have those guys on defense, I'm out. If anything, I like the over in this game, right? How could you not? Maybe that's a little square, 47-48. Maybe it's a square over. All right, let's keep moving. How's tempo and pace? Are we good? Steak really thought blonde-headed lesbian bro was going to take them to the promised land. Yeah, listen, Steak's sharpest guy I know. That was a bad bet. Now he's buying high. Steak. He almost bought high with the Saints last week. He's buying high now with Jaden Daniels and the Washington Commanders. I mean, maybe the Commanders could win the NFC East. Cowboys look like shit. Eagles got questions. I don't hate the bet. Low-key go to primetime game. Yeah, that was dope. Love the over personally. With the Commanders winning last night, NFL underdogs 5.5 more, 10-6 straight up this year. That's fucking crazy. Yeah, I think they're like 14-2 ATS. All right, let's talk Bucks and Eagles. This is gonna be a big game. Oh, if I didn't have to work, I would love to fly in for this game. What do we think about the Eagles and the Bucks? Noodlehead VN, what's up? New follow. Welcome to the board review. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for being in here. We do this every weekday, 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard. Eagles open 3 according to Action Network. I don't know how accurate it is. You can use your own sources. 3 down to 2.5, total 47 down to 45, 44.5. I like points. I like points in this game. I don't care that A.J. Brown is going to be out. I don't care that Devontae Smith's going to be out. I hope he's okay, by the way. That was a pretty dirty play. I like points in this game. Bingo. I'm not either. I'm not bought into their defense just yet. The defensive line played great. I think the Saints got a little too high. Saints just got a little too high. And let's be honest, the Saints, I know they got outgained like 2-1, but they probably should have won that game still somehow, right? Kind of like the Bucks here at home. Yeah, so much bad news for the Eagles. Sirianni is a R word. Devontae got knocked out. AGB out. Hurts can't turn the ball over. Bucks feel obvious. Feel like a barrage of points incoming. Fat Girls, I'm right there with you. I like the over in this game. Morning team chat. Feeling ballsy. Seattle to get the postseason diamond. Blah, 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 blah. All right, yellow bandana W's. So I like points. I think this is probably one of my favorite totals in the game or of the week. 47 down to 44.5. I think I would buy that bad news. And here's what I think. Now, the only reason I'm a little bit concerned about points in this game, I'll give you 2 reasons. The Eagles running the football and controlling the clock is always scary for an over, right? You know, these 6-7 minute drives, maybe they stall out, they end in 3 points or something like that. I think the Eagles, though, are going to come in here with their hair on fire. I do. I think the Eagles are going to come in here with their hair on fire. Big revenge spot. Eagles lost in the playoffs last year to the Bucks. Bucks are going to be fired up for this game. You know why the Bucks are going to be fired up for this game? Because they just were victim of a trap spot, sandwich spot against the Broncos, and they got embarrassed. It wasn't even a close game. Embarrassed from start to finish. They're going to come out. They're going to bring a much better effort. That is the second thing that scares me about the over. I do think you're going to get a really a locked-in, dialed defense from Todd Bowles and the Bucks. But the problem that I have is this: like they only have so many people and so much talent. Like, I don't think that the Bucks defense is that good. So let me just bring this back full circle. I like points. I think you're going to get Baker bounce back. I'm not buying this Eagles defense just yet. Baker's also pretty mobile, you know, so he can scoot if he is feeling that pressure from Jalen Carter or whomever. I think it's going to be a nice Godwin game. I think it might be a little Kate Otten game. Everybody's saying Mike Evans. Sure. I'll never talk you off of a Mike Evans game. Ever. Mike's going to get involved. I think we're going to see I think we're going to see good drives from the Bucs offense. I also think this Eagles offense is something that I am going to buy the entire season, despite the injuries. Jalen Hurts has that look, man. He really does. He had 2 terrible turnovers that I was like, I think I even tweeted, I'm so out on Jalen Hurts. I'm sorry, I overreacted. I was a prisoner in the moment. Jalen Hurts is still playing with some dog that he did not have last year. Yep. Stuck in my head. Sorry about that. Yep. Baker's going to sling that shit. Barkley might run it down their throat. That is my one concern. I just want you to remember that. I like this over. I'm probably going to play this over. I don't know if it'll make the newsletter. I have to talk to Steak and Greg. Probably have a chat with Greg tomorrow. And then we'll finalize, obviously Thursday, and the newsletter will be out Friday. Again, if you have not subscribed, please do. Newsletter. Unfortunately, we did have somebody unsubscribe. That's what happens when you go 1-5 in the NFL. I understand. Thanks to everybody who's joined. We had a record number of subscribers in one day, I believe on Sunday. We had like 32 people subscribe. So thank you very much. I appreciate that and the support. You guys are awesome. I like the over. As far as the side goes, can't get there with anybody. Cannot get there with anybody. I can't get there with the Eagles. I cannot get there with the Bucs. I just like points in this game. All right, let's keep moving. Rams and Bears. Oh my God, the Bears are up to 3. Wow. Are the Bears too sharp all of a sudden? Son of a bitch. I like the Bears, man. I like the fucking Bears. My concern with the over is Philly burns clock. Exactly. Yeah, that's kind of what I said in the beginning. They're going to run the ball, and I think they're going to be very, very successful. I don't think Dallas Goedert is having 170 yards receiving, and then it's like, okay, well, who is? I don't know. Johnny Wilson from Florida State, playing in state of Florida. Johnny Wilson could be a look for a touchdown. Bears pick was going to be a play, and then I took a nap. Yeah, I don't get CLV either, Cam. And I know over on the West Coast, you guys are very laid back and big nappers, so it's hard for you to get anything done. The Jags and Jets versus Niners all... I don't know that I understand that. Surely the Bears bounce back as a favorite against the Rams practice squad. Yep, the public is on the Rams. Yeah, Bears are like the Falcons last week. I'm going to be on the Bears regardless of what happens. This might be Greg's best bet. I'm with it. I hate how sharp it is. It's kind of scaring me a little bit. Like, is there really no money coming in on the Rams? Sean McVay and Matt Stafford. This is my concern fading the Rams, okay, is seeing that look in Matt Stafford's eyes after that come from behind win last week. That was massive. That was devastating for my Rams under ticket. Devastating. The Rams are just never out of it. But here's what I like about the Bears. Okay, here's what I like about the Bears. The Rams just did play a home game against a divisional opponent. You know they got up for that game. You fucking know it. McVay versus Shanahan, I mean, come on. They were getting dog walk for 3 quarters, essentially. Chicago's a weird place to play. It's kind of like Tampa. Weird place to play. A Los Angeles team who was on the road for week 1 in Detroit, week 2 in Arizona, then at home against divisional opponent, back on the road in week 4 against the Bears. Not the best spot, in my opinion. Also, you see I'm wearing a waffle sweater. You know what that means? Cooler temperatures are coming in. How does a dome team from Los Angeles, fare in colder weather and in the Midwest windy city like Chicago? I don't really think very good. I think the Bears defense is pretty legit. I think they're going to get up for this game. I think they want to be 2-2. Matt Eberflus is a fucking doofus. That will be the regret I have. The hindsight will be, I can't believe I bet on Matt Eberflus over Sean McVay. So I'm already ready for that. But I like the Bears. I'll probably play the Bears. The Rams defense is not very good. They're banged up. I think Caleb Williams is improving a little bit. You see it coming. Roman Dunze is on the scene. So, no, it's not Greg's map play, because map play is not till week 6. It's going to be 70 degrees in Chicago. Are we sure? Well, the sun is out. It was fucking cold this morning. Maybe I don't need this sweater, though. Don't rely on me for the weather just yet. All right, let's keep moving. First time chatter. What's up, Max? Welcome again. Lions only 4 back at home. The Seahawks have beaten Bo Nix in his first game by Jacoby Brissett. 3, Scott Thompson, who had a QB, literally 8. Feels low. We'll get there in a minute. Yep. Yeah, with rain. Ooh. Hey, man, heard about Gary Network ever? No, I have not. Week 6 for a Matt Play is crazy. Yeah, don't get me started. At least we got something out of him. All right. I know I had to fucking shake him up a little bit. I'm like, listen, Greg, you do a lot for the newsletter, but I need you to give the people a Matt Play. All right. That's the stern talking to I had. All right, ladies and gentlemen, before I tell you where I stand in this game, because it might be my best bet this week, I would like to hear it from you. Saints and the Falcons. Dun, 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 dun. Look at on this line was 3.5. It's down to 1.5 and back up to 2. Total 44.5, down 2 points. Very excited, Ron. Cannot wait. It's on Solana. Could have a quick look. Not talking crypto right now. Disclosure. Sorry about that. I'm already locked. Yep. ATL by 24. Fading. Falcons fading. Yep. Ambiance. Ooh, how do you get those cool letters? That's fun. Yep. He was coping with Arnold getting benched on Twitter. Free OG Sharp. Sorry, no. Anybody else? Equity Rise says ATL. 85% of the public is on the Saints. I don't know about that. That might be what VSiN says. Did you do the SVP analytics system? Go check Wager Talk. I think it tells a different story. I think the majority of people are going to be on the Falcons here because why wouldn't you be? Why wouldn't you be? Why wouldn't you be? I don't think 85% of the people, absolutely not. If you tell me you asked 10 people, 8.5 of them are on the Saints, no. Bills fit that system last night. Yep. 68% equity rise. Yep. 68% on the Falcons. Kirk, go. Public has 100% on place to bet on next week. That's also true. Crutch bets. That is also true. I'll tell you this. I'm not necessarily buying the Saints. They have a 9.5 win total, juiced over minus 150. But the Saints lost a tough game. It was a hard-fought game. But I will tell you this. I think the Falcons are in a pretty bad spot. This has been a grinder. And I'm not talking about the dating app that Greg's on. Grinder of a season to start the season for Atlanta. You got Pittsburgh coming in to Atlanta. You got TJ Watt all up in your ass for week 1. Week 2, you go on the road in Philly on prime time. Week 3, you come back home to play the Chiefs on prime time. Holy fuck, mate, as Crypto Disclosure keeps saying. That's tough. And then week 4, you got to host a home game. The New Orleans Saints is coming off a loss. I don't like it. Have the Sharps been sharp this year, though? I don't really know. This has nothing to do with the Sharps. This is my big old size 8 noggin. You bet Josh Allen MVP last night? Nice. I bet you got a great number. So here's my thing. I think this is a really, really, this is going to be a tough game for both teams. Is there something there with the Saints defense? I know the Eagles move the ball at will, but they still made life a little bit difficult for Jalen Hurts. A little bit. And keep in mind, that yardage was kind of skewed a bit by that big breakout crossing play at the end for Dallas Goedert. Dallas Goedert 170 yards is insane. I like the Saints here. I don't think Jalen Hurts sucks, but he's a frustrating player. I like the Saints, and I think the Saints are going to be my best bet. I think the Saints might be my best bet as of right now. Have to remember, too, the Saints are a team with a 7.5 win total to start the season. The Falcons had, a 9.5 win total, favorites to win the division. No way they go 1-3, right? Lose at home to the Saints, a 7.5 win total Saints, who everybody's got an under ticket on. I also think it's kind of interesting. I think it's kind of interesting that this line is so short. That's what I think. I think it's interesting. You're basically saying on a neutral that the Saints would be favored? Is that kind of what they're saying? This is a great point, Dilly. Dilly's kind of picking up what I'm putting down. The Saints still somehow offensively, they came down to earth. In my opinion, the perception of the Saints right now is back to reality for New Orleans. Quite the contraire, I think. Under 42 is the play. Could see it. Could see it. 23-17 Saints. That's my final score, exact score POD. Cam said it. I agree. I like the Jags in this spot. Jags at 6. I mean, they're 1-2 on the year. They look absolutely terrible. They're going to go on the road. They're going to play Houston, who is coming off of a really embarrassing loss. But got to remember something. Houston was a very, very, very trendy team this season, obviously. And I think this is the lowest spot you could buy the Jags. Now, you're not really the Houston stock is not high right now, given what they just did, but they are in a spot where everybody expects them to bounce back. And maybe they do. Maybe they do, but I don't think they cover the 6. This could be like a 24-21 Texans win. I think you're going to get the Jaguars' best effort. Back-to-back road games is not easy. No doubt about it. Short week, too. You were on primetime. No doubt about it. You know what that makes me think, though? Makes me think nobody's going to want them. I think the dogs are barking, and you know what? Now might be a time to take a non-trendy one. That's kind of what I think. I think the Jags are 0-3, not 1-2. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say 1-2? I think I was talking to ATS. My bad. Just got a 90-yard touchdown. Yep. Always let you down when it matters. He might. You're right. Well, listen, go with your gut. Really bought back in Derek Carr, I bet. No. I know Fat Girls is a Kirk Cousins stand this year and all year, and that's fine. You can be, but I think you need to get ready for a little bit of heartbreak. Kirk's been playing fine. He's been playing fine, but I think the Saints are going to roll into Atlanta, and I think they're going to not put on a show. Again, I think it's 23-17, but I think they're going to be a pain in the ass. The Atlanta Falcons, I don't think they're ready for this Clint Kubiak offense. Jags dropped to 7. It's a look. Yeah, I don't know that we're going to get it, Jimmy. Remember when you said Houston was like the Orioles? Thought you weren't fading them. You're fucking right. I did say that. Now I'm going to bet the Jags fade the fucking Texans, and the Texans are going to be winning 24-21 and then have a pick 6 to fucking cover. That's what's going to happen. Saints score 17 max. Yep. 5 murders in New Orleans Sunday after Carr shit down his leg. Jalen tried to hand the game. We'll talk about that tomorrow. Shrekless Donkey. Falcons defense own the Chiefs. Yeah, but the Bengals defense kind of did too, right? Like the Chiefs are still looking like not their normal selves, and they kind of start sluggish and slow. Like that's just something they do. But you're right. They look good. And I mean, they played pretty well against the Eagles too. I'll give them that. Orlando Magic. Whoa. Chat. I don't call you guys chat too often. Are you on the pack finally this Sunday? Chat. I'm going to need you to tell me what you think about this game. I don't really have any thoughts. I think Darnold's hurt, which kind of sucks. This would be a time, though. I feel like the Green Bay Packers stock is riding the highest it could possibly be with Malik Willis after winning 2 games back-to-back. The unthinkable. Credit to fucking Matt LaFleur. But now you got Kevin O'Connell. You got that Brian Flores defense. I hope Darnold plays. I really hope Darnold plays. Stay away from those 2 early lean. Yep. Yeah, Chiefs don't care until the second half of the season. Right, I agree. This was a game the Packers targeted for potential Love return. Hard to know with both QB situations. Got you. Yep. Oh, maybe we go back to Josh Jacobs. Is that official? Also, I'm not good with injuries. I need you guys to help me out. Is Sam Darnold playing? And is what's his name? Is Jordan Love playing? That would be awesome if you guys could let me know, because I do not know. Total in this game. I just want to see where it opened, by the way. Sorry, I didn't set the stage for you. 45 down to 43.5. Yeah, it's hard to really look into the lines too much here. Darnold is good to go. Yep. Coach said not expected to miss any time. Let me text. I don't know why that was funny. Okay. I'm going to say this. 43.5. Is it the under? Is it the under? Might be the under. This might be this. Yeah. Yes. Honestly, even if Malik plays. I think it's the under. Man, I think it's the under, and I kind of think it's the Vikings. Jefferson has never had 60 plus yards in Lambeau in his career. I'm not going to target him. Over in punts, I like that. Yeah. Over in field goals, maybe. Yeah. I like the under in this game. I like the Packers. Minnesota under. That's what I like. All right, let's go to Indy. Tomlin against Steichen, total 39.5. Do you think the Steelers are going to be pretty square here? I don't really know. Third road game in 4 weeks, right? Pittsburgh went on the road to Atlanta. They went on the road to Denver, back home to Pittsburgh. I think they got a little fortunate there that Herbert was hurt. And now they go on the road to Indianapolis. Yeah, you might be right. Fuck, man. You know what's funny? I was liking the Steelers, and I feel like I'm getting duped. You're right. Richardson looked bad last week, so his best defense in the league. You're right. Not really. No. No, people hate the Steelers for the same reason. I want to take them every week. Steelers are extreme square, but Colts are horrid. Yeah, okay. I haven't been good with these reads, guys. I like the Colts on the road in Green Bay. I like the Texans on the road in Minnesota. I was about to square up with the Steelers. Fade the squares table degen. That's the fucking move right there. That is the fucking move. Fuck, it might be the Colts. Fuck. It might be the Colts. Wow. Has to be Richardson here. Taylor might be non-existent in that run game. I don't know what I think for a game script as of right now, but I'm gonna do a 180 on this game. I'm gonna do a 180. All right, we're in the 4 o'clock slate. Oh wow, we have 4 o'clock games. Nice. New England and San Francisco total at 40. I mean, look, that's a lot of points. I'm sure the Niners are gonna bounce back. Patriots got some time to, prepare, if that's what you want to call it. They're going to fly to California. I think they're going to probably try to still play a tough competitive game. But I don't know. It's kind of hard for San Francisco. I mean, you'd have to imagine, there's definitely some weird vibes. I'm starting to think maybe these people who said San Francisco is going to take a step back, maybe they're right. They had no business losing that game. No fucking business losing that game. But they're on deck. They got Arizona coming in next week. I don't know that the Niners are going to go out there and put on a show. I don't. Are they going to win? Probably. I don't know. I like the under, and I like the under, and I like the Patriots. I think I like the Patriots. Yeah, it's getting way harder, man. It's getting way harder. Things have changed. Billy Beane said it, adapt or die. You guys see me changing. You watch it every day. I'm changing so much of the style of better than I am. It's difficult, but it's fun. I love it. Steelers going to dominate. Yeah, quite literally. AU can Juwan Jennings. Yeah. What's up, Choke Wagons? My opinion on the Steelers in a full game. Oh, dude, do the Steelers have that game on deck next week? Oh no, they have Dallas at home next week. I thought they had the Ravens coming into town. I was like, wow. The Steelers have to get their wins early because the last 8 weeks of the season are fucking brutal. That's fair. But I mean, come on. Who is really taking the Patriots here? I guess you're right. The Niners really do. The Niners are low. Yeah, you're right. I think I'm off here. Yeah, a lot of injuries. You're right, Chuck. W Twitter gang, by the way. What's up on YouTube? I haven't seen many YouTube chatters. How we doing over there? Kano Chiyote. What's good? All right, a couple more games here. We'll finish strong. We will finish strong. Commanders in Arizona. Guys. My mind's telling me no. But my body's telling me I want to nuke the fucking Arizona Cardinals. Cliff Kingsbury revenge game. Sure. Probably can happen. Probably will happen. I'm sure the Commanders' offense will score 21 points. The problem is I think the Arizona Cardinals are going to score 40, maybe 45, maybe 49, because that's 7 touchdowns. Okay, that's fucking math. You know, tough game locked in during the workday. W's Bobby Burke. Appreciate you guys. Arizona Wash might be sneaky goated game. Yep. Isn't it the same or similar total to last week? Lines ended 30-13. It is. It's 51. I love the over. I love the over in this game. Let's go look at it real quick. Get right spot at home versus the Commanders. Defense let down spot for the Commanders. Kind of agree. Yeah. Oh, I love it. Steelers Colts high scoring games. Really? No, I like the Cardinals. Buda Baker is a fucking dog. Yeah, dude, he was Dilly Daggers. He got hurt, didn't he? Hope he's okay. Let's see. 2.5 look ahead. I think it got up to, I thought it was at 5.5. I could be wrong. 45 up to 50.5. I mean, you guys tell me. What do you think? Do you think I'm getting trapped with the Cardinals? I think I love the Cardinals. And I'm not out here fading Jane Daniels. I'm really not. I'm more so leaning into the Cardinals coming off of, I watched that game. The Cardinals defense showed the fuck up. And really, the Cardinals defense has kind of showed up for the first 3 games of the season. Like, yeah, the Bills ended up pulling away, but they struggled early. Hear about CMC, DGen? He's been on Achilles specialist Germany. Oh, no. Probably. But I'm only worried a little bit about the Commanders. A little bit. It's going to be the 3rd road game in 4 weeks. You just played prime time. You just won. Huge letdown spot. Short week. On the road. And the Cardinals. This is the thing. The Cardinals. From watching that game, I mean, they played their dick off against the Lions. But Kyler Murray had a bad game. And that Lions defense is really good. Kyler Murray had a bad game. Man, I'm sure Cliff Kingsbury is going to come in here fucking fired up and pissed off. Revenge game. I'm sure of it. I'm fucking sure of it. Don't get me wrong. I think the Commanders are going to do probably just fine on offense. They might punt finally. But fuck me, do I think Kyler Murray is going to have a bounce back game. I really do. It wasn't defense's fault they lost to the Lions. No, not at all. Not at all. Defense showed up. Absolutely. Defense showed up, man. You got to give credit to Jonathan Gannon. This guy can coordinate a defense. You know what? He's a smart dude. He's probably going to see, listen, this is what the Commanders are doing. They're making it easy for Jaden. They're starting to take some shots downfield. Sure. And he's connecting. Maybe they'll take their chances. I don't know. Revenge game for what? Dude got paid for doing shit. Yeah, I guess you're right. I don't know. We always just say revenge game if like a team let a player go or a team fired a coach. You know what I mean? It's just fun. But if it's annoying, I apologize. The console in the foyer, document is signed. Let me know. Okay, boom. Awesome. Sorry, I just had a client text me real quick. Washington 32nd versus QBs. Yeah, their defense is terrible. It's really it's really bad. We're not talking college yet. College is tomorrow. I like the Cardinals, guys. I like them a lot. You're getting the hook here with the Commanders. I just have to ask you this. Do you think everybody is going to be on the Cardinals? Do you think I'm getting duped? Because, I went into the week thinking nobody's going to take Skylar Thompson on the road in Seattle. I was so wrong. Just like the Jags. I was so wrong. Then I started to realize, holy fuck, everybody's on the Dolphins. Everybody's on the Dolphins. You look on Action Network, 20 Dolphins bettors, 1 Seahawks better. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. Nobody wants to lay points with Geno Smith. Duping. Budman, BYU's a shit wager. Very funny. Just like you said with the Giants, Manders. Cards will let Daniels take what the defense gives him. Let the Manders kick field goals while Collar and quotes the guys. Dilly, you're fucking dialed in, bro. I got to give a round of. I got to clap it up for Dilly. Dilly's been fucking. Dilly, I don't know that you contribute every week like this, but you're doing a fantastic job. Thank you. Never trust a Mormon. Yeah. Vote for our sports betting and MO. Dig that. Yep. Ryder, what do you think is weird? If you don't mind elaborating on that a little bit, I'd be curious to know. Square play is going to be Cards team total over. Everybody you know in the space will be on the Cardinals spread. I do agree with you. I do agree with Ryder. The safe play is certainly the over, but my only question is again, what if Gannon cooks up a magnificent defense? Seriously. Nice job, McKiffin. W's. Yeah, I like the Cardinals, boys. I do. I think Kyler Murray bounce back game is going to be real. That's what I think. I think Marvin Harrison Jr. is about to go nutty. Also, we need to know. I think Jonathan Gannon might be solid too. We need to know if Trey McBride is okay. That's what we need to know. KC and LA. I mean, look, it's that same spread that we just saw with fucking the Niners on the road. You know, weren't they 7.5? Oh, you got 8.5 now. Covers is always fucking up. 45.5 down to 39.5. I mean, I think this is just a pure dick kicking for the Chiefs. Chiefs 2 home games. Then they got 2 road games on the road, primetime in Atlanta. Now you go on the road, West Coast to play a divisional opponent. I think you're going to get a better offensive showing for the Chiefs. I told you this, I'm not overreacting to the Chargers. I don't think the Chargers defense is that good. Now you got Derwin James suspended. Herbert's banged up. You're definitely buying some bad news. Heineke can play. It might be one of those weird games, though, where the Chiefs go up big, like 24-10, but then the Chargers they take their foot off the gas, and the Chargers just come from behind, because they're going to play tough. Harbaugh's a fucking tough coach. For whatever reason, Chiefs always struggle against the Chargers. Script flips this year, kind of like that, fat girls. Okay, thank you, Brock. Appreciate it. Bosa, both our best linemen, and Derwin. Oof. Yeah, I'm going to sit this one out because I have the Chargers under win total. I'm just going to hope the Chiefs come through. Yeah. Oh, Joe Alt is hurt? Oh, no. Oh, my God. Heineke over yards. They'll be losing. He can launch the ball. I kind of like that. Oh, I like that. Max. Max coming in, new guy, fucking handing out Taylor Heineke passing yards. Love that shit. Make it nasty. All right, here's a really tough one. Browns and Raiders. My God, I mean, both these teams fucking suck. When you play teams that suck, why not take the over, right? Well, I don't know. 37.5 is really, really low. Browns are abysmal. Raiders are abysmal. The one thing to consider, though, is we like to overreact. If I had to pick a bounce back, the nastiest contrarian bounce back, don't you think it would be the Raiders? Steak has already hinted that he likes the Raiders, and I kind of agree with him. Yeah, Browns are the worst OC in the league. Can't trust Luke Getsy. No, you really can't. I want to bet the Browns. I don't know why. Picking games are disrespectful. Yeah. You probably want to bet the Browns because I think at the end of the day, people would still like the Browns a little bit more. You'd probably like Kevin Stefanski a little bit more, and you probably like still somehow Deshaun Watson more than Gardner Minshew. And Aiden O'Connell might play. I think they're better off with Aiden O'Connell, frankly. Oh, the Browns are favored at FanDuel. Wow. They are not favored anywhere else unless that's wrong. So the total was 43.5 down to 37.5. This game is ass casserole. That's a good way to describe it. I like casserole too, but I won't eat ass casserole. Crosby may not play. That would be terrible. Y'all have fun with Massage Watson and Stefanski. Yep. AP hinted at the switch back to O'Connell. Just losing the Giants all-time embarrassing. I feel like people want to bet the Raiders this weekend as opposed to the Browns. Yeah, it can go either way for sure. I really don't want to get involved with this game. Unfortunately, Steak is probably going to make the Raiders his best bet. That is what I've been told. So we'll see. It'll be Minshew. Okay, got it. All right, last game we're going to talk about, lads, and then I'm going to shut it down and run out and take care of some corp shit. Don't forget DGen Film School later. Maybe I'll put it out today if I can do the video when I get back, depending on the time. Should be good. I think you'll like it. If you don't like it, let me know what I can do better to make you hopefully like it. All right, let's keep moving. Where is the last game? Last Christmas, I gave you my heart. Buffalo and Baltimore. What a game. What a fucking game. Sunday night. Bills on primetime again. From Thursday night to Monday night to Sunday night. Whoa. Ravens off that big win in Dallas. They needed it. You think everybody's going to be on Baltimore here? Do you think everyone's going to be on Baltimore here? That's nasty. That's nasty. 3 down to 1.5, 2.5, depending on where you look. 47.5 down to 46, 46.5. Well, I thought that too, but Steak is telling me he thinks everybody's going to want the Ravens. Because the Ravens, keep in mind, they only won 28-25, but that was an ass kicking too. They think people are going to want the Ravens, the home team. You know, Bills go 4-0. That's what Ryder says. I'm okay with losing my money if the Bills going to go 4-0. Okay. Well, you know I am on the Ravens' demise this year, but I'll tell you what, man, they fucking brought it against the Cowboys. They fucking brought it. I mean, that was just a team, you know, Harbaugh hot seat. I don't know. That take is about to fizzle out. Ravens 2.5 for me. Yeah, Ravens let off the gas. Bills were full throttle. Yep, people really thought Bills were going to be horrible, terrible. Yeah, 2 words, Josh Allen. Yeah, I'm with it. I'm with it, dude. I don't know. I mean, I don't have a strong lean. All right. Quick recap of the leans for you guys, and then I'm going to shut it down. We're going to get out of here. If you can think of anybody to raid, let me know. I like the Cowboys, but I like points in that game. I like the Jets in this one. Bengals, Carolina. I just can't get there with the Bengals. Their defense is terrible. Could be a square over. Eagles, Bucks. I got no side. I do like points in this one. I would buy low on that total. It has moved down a couple points, and buy the bad news with the injuries. I think we get to get a good showing from these offenses. You're going to get good effort by the Bucks defense, but I still just think the Eagles offense is too good. All right, Rams and Bears. Fuck. I think it's got to be the Bears. I think it's got to be the fucking Bears. I just do. Yeah, I just do. All right, Saints might be my best bet. I'm going to think about it. I'm going to marinate. Give it a couple days. I like the Saints. I like the under. I like the Jags. Like the Jags in Texas and in Houston. Minnesota, Green Bay. I like the under in that game. Pittsburgh and Indy. I was going to square up with Pittsburgh, but now I just don't fucking know. I just don't know. Might be the Colts. Nobody sees it coming. Might be the Colts. New England, San Francisco. No, nothing in that game. I'm in love with the Cardinals here. Might be square. Maybe I'm getting duped. I am not fading Jaden Daniels. I still think they score some points. I like that over. Might be the safe play. But Jonathan Gannon has gotten some pretty good fucking defenses, made some great adjustments, made some great. Oh, you know what? On that note, maybe there's something there with Jonathan Gannon making the adjustments in the second half. He shut out the fucking Lions. That's very impressive. That's not easy to do. Well, the Bills in the second half fucked up the Cardinals, so maybe not. All right, Chiefs, I think it's probably a Mahomes masterclass, but I don't know. I was wrong about Kelsey and those idiot morons over there. Although they are playing in L.A. L.A., if there's a place where Kelsey goes off, it's probably L.A. Fucking fucker. Cleveland Raiders, I don't know. I just don't know. And then the Ravens and the Bills. I don't know. It's tough. Steak says everyone's going to be on the Ravens. He likes the Bills early. We'll see. All right, guys. Thanks for hanging out. That was awesome, as always. Appreciate you watching YouTube, Twitter, wherever the fuck. Just make sure you subscribe and follow. Who needs a raid? 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 Yesterday we raided some guy named Spam. Let's go to Ash Vandalay. We've raided them before. They seem like nice ladies. Ash Vandalay. I don't know what they're talking about. Ash Vandalay. Let's go raid Ash Vandalay. We want titties. Yep. All right, guys. Thanks for hanging out as always, man. Appreciate you. Have a great week. Have a great day. And I'll check you tomorrow. College football. Let's do it. I'll see you then. Peace.